Diodorus Siculus, /Diodorus Sikeliotes Greek, delta iota delta omega rho omicron sigma iota kappa epsilon lambda iota tau eta Diodoros Sikeliotes, or Diodorus of Sicily was a Greek historian. He is known for writing the monumental universal history Bibliotheca Historica, much of which survives, between 60 and 30 BC. It is arranged in 3 parts. The first covers mythic history up to the destruction of Troy, arranged geographically, describing regions around the world from Egypt, India, and Arabia to Greece and Europe. The second covers the Trojan War to the death of Alexander the Great. The third covers the period to about 60 BC. The title Bibliotheca, meaning library, acknowledges that he was drawing on the work of many other authors. According to Diodorus' own work, he was born at Agyrium in Sicily, now called Agira. With one exception, antiquity affords no further information about Diodorus' life and doings beyond what is to be found in his own work. Only Jerome, in his Chronicon under the year of Abraham 1968, i.e., 49 BC, writes, Diodorus of Sicily, a writer of Greek history, became illustrious. However, his English translator, Charles Henry Oldfather, remarks on the striking coincidence that one of only 2 known Greek inscriptions from Agyrium, IG 14, 588, is the tombstone of one Diodorus, the son of Apollonius. Work. Diodorus' Universal History, which he named Bibliotheca Historica, Greek, sigma tau omicron rho iota kappa beta lambda iota omicron theta kappa eta, historical library, was immense and consisted of 40 books, of which 1-5 and 11-20 survive. Fragments of the lost books are preserved in Photius and the excerpts of Constantine Porphyrogenitus. It was divided into 3 sections. The first 6 books treated the mythic history of the non-Hellenic and Hellenic tribes to the destruction of Troy and are geographical in theme, and describe the history and culture of ancient Egypt, Book I, of Mesopotamia, India, Scythia, and Arabia, 2, of North Africa, 3, and of Greece and Europe, 4-6. In the next section, Book 7-17, he recounts the history of the world from the Trojan War down to the death of Alexander the Great. The last section, Book 17 to the end, concerns the historical events from the successors of Alexander down to either 60 BC or the beginning of Julius Caesar's Gallic Wars. The end has been lost, so it is unclear whether Diodorus reached the beginning of the Gallic War as he promised at the beginning of his work or, as evidence suggests, old and tired from his labors he stopped short at 60 BC. He selected the name Bibliotheca in acknowledgement that he was assembling a composite work from many sources. Identified authors on whose works he drew include Hecataeus of Abdera, Ctesias of Cnidus, Ephorus, Theopompus, Hieronymus of Cardia, Diodorus of Samos, Diolus, Philistus, Timaeus, Polybius, and Posidonius. His account of gold mining in Nubia in eastern Egypt is one of the earliest extant texts on the topic, and describes in vivid detail the use of slave labor in terrible working conditions. He also gave an account of the Celts. Physically, the Celts are terrifying in appearance with deep-sounding and very harsh voices. In conversation they use few words and speak in riddles, for the most part hinting at things and leaving a great deal to be understood. They frequently exaggerate with the aim of extolling themselves and diminishing the status of others. They are boasters and threateners, and given to bombastic self-dramatization, and yet they are quick of mind and with good natural ability for learning.